Hey guys, it's Paige with AskPaigeSchulte.com here to give you a Gig Harbor market update and let you know exactly what's going on in real time with individual price ranges in the greater Gig Harbor area and the Key Peninsula. So let's start by a few questions that I've gotten out in the world. Gosh, Paige, it seems like there's so much inventory on the market right now. I feel like all I see is more and more homes coming on. Well, you would be mistaken. Perhaps you're seeing maybe some price reductions or something like that, but the inventory is sliding backwards, and it has been now for a couple weeks. We did have a period of inventory increase a little bit later in the season. September, we had a lot of listings added that has been unseasonably busy, and I think a lot of that had to do with the rates. So we got up to 168 homes and we are down to 118. I do think that we will continue to see this inventory absorbed and possibly be under 100 homes going into January. That is a very low number for the Gig Harbor market, but in the last 5 years, that's where we've usually started right around 100 as we start the year and slowly try. I mean, we haven't broken 200 homes since pre-COVID numbers. We had 250 homes on the market before COVID happened, and that what felt like it was a tight market for us in terms of inventory, and we've never gotten close to that since. The highest number of homes that we hit was May of 2022 when rates really shot up. We saw a lot of inventory, and this year we didn't break 170. So those are just interesting fun facts. We run these market stats every single week and lock them in here for you so that we know exactly where the trends are at, and we can tell you, does this feel seasonally normal, or is something out of character and the market is going nuts, or the market is terribly slow? This is all seasonally right on track. So if we look at what's going on in the current market, you could say that Gig Harbor is a seller's market, but each individual price point is very nuanced, and we can tell you by price point what is happening in each individual category. So 450 to 600, we have 15 homes on the market with 6 of them pending, a 40% sales ratio, slight advantage to the buyer. But if it is a beautiful, perfectly prepared home in that price range, it will go quickly and possibly for multiple offers. Between 600 and 800, it's 130% sales ratio. A balanced market is 55%, and 130% is very, very strong in favor of the seller. So if you're priced in the sweet spot, you should see multiple offers, which we did last weekend. I actually represented a buyer who put an offer in, and I will tell you this, I don't like to admit it, but we did not successfully get that house, and part of that was because we were not using a local lender. I always recommend using a local lender versus a big bank, because if all things are equal, it'll come down to the lender and the connection that they have with the community. So the local lenders, you can give them a call, you can say how well prepared are these buyers. There's a little bit more of a connection and a little bit more vetting that you can do rather than with a big bank that you can't reach on the weekend. So shop local for your lender. Those connections are important. And just know, if you want to rate shop, you can do that within the first 5 days of your transaction. So 600 to 800 is a very competitive market. Very, very good for sellers right now, and a lot of active buyers out there. Between 800 and $1 million, we are looking at a slowdown in this price category. There are 19 homes on the market. There are 6 pending. This happens to be our homes that might need a little bit of work, homes that have all of the bedrooms upstairs, and or homes that are new construction over in the Harbor Hill area that might take a little bit more time to move as families have settled down for the holidays and into the school year. Your price range of 1 million to 1.5 is a slight advantage to the sellers, with 34 active homes on the market and 21 pending. Between 1.5 and 2 million is incredibly strong right now. There's 8 homes on the market, 13 pending. These are view homes. These are larger homes, and really well prepared remodels. So all of these are flipping very quickly, and sometimes in multiple offers. 2 weeks ago, there was one on at 1.5. That one is currently under contract. There were 2 offers on that one. So you are still seeing multiple offers on those houses that are well prepared and perfectly priced for the product. Shop for a local lender so that you are a local agent so that you can get priced really well and that you understand the tempo of the market and what to expect. So you don't overreact and drop your price too early, and you don't overreact and overprice your house because some of these markets are much slower. The 2 million to 2.5 is winding down for the season, but having a very good run during the season. It is a seller's market in that price range with 3 active and 3 pending. And then, but that is a very small sample size. So as those kind of tail off the market, and are sold, we'll see if those 3 actives stick around or if somebody comes and snaps them up. 2.5 and up is a very slow market. The luxury market at this point is pretty quiet. So if you are there on the market right now, be patient, your buyers are coming. There's a lot of pent-up demand out there. There's a lot of buyers that are flying in, coming to see houses, knowing that they could go fast, and then if they don't find something that they love, they're prepared to come back. So just know that there are a lot of buyers that are looking, and if you're looking at getting your house on the market, be really well prepared, be priced well, get with a local agent and help them kind of roll out the red carpet to getting your house ready to shine online. On the Key Peninsula, there are 73 homes on the market, 33 pending. Your best market on the Key Peninsula continues to be 300 to 600,000, and it is still having pretty decent churn over there and absorption. Your market above 800,000 is really quiet, but there are $1 million brand new construction homes going in and getting offers. So I'm excited to see that kind of growth out there and that price point. Between 600 and 800, it is a little quiet out there. There are some really good homes listed, and we're going to just have to be patient with the absorption of that inventory because it does get seasonally slower in that market. Overall, we are showing more buyers than ever right now, houses, and excited to be taking them out and getting them acquainted with the market that's out there and the options that they have. So my advice to buyers is to get with your agent, get that buyer's agency agreement, shop local for your agent so that they really know and understand the inventory. If you're working with a local agent, they're going to have a line on inventory that's going to come to the market. They might be able to direct you to some houses that we know either that person is selling soon or they're building a house over there. So some of that insider knowledge is really helpful to help you prepare to get ready when you feel like, gosh, we should be pretty quiet until January, and then all of a sudden this house pops up and you need to go. We offer 2 agents per buyer so that somebody is always ready to take you out. If you are shopping in different markets, you can have a buyer's agency agreement for one market and a buyer's agency agreement for another. You can indicate areas. That way you can hire a neighborhood expert in each area. Some agents will go everywhere, but they can't know everything. So find out where their geographic zone of happiness is, and that's the area that they're going to be able to best guide you to make sure you do not overpay and that you can get the intel that you need to be successful in acquiring a house. For sellers, please make sure that you are preparing your home based on market taste and trends. And if you're not getting it prepared that way, then price it in a way that can add in the buffer for those updates to be made. Buyers are sophisticated, they're smart, and they're looking for specific things. Money is tight and interest rates are high. So we have to be very selective in our pricing strategy or bring our condition up to meet with a price that we are looking for. So if you guys have questions, please feel free to reach out. We are rolling out the red carpet right now for our 2025 sellers to make sure that they've got pre-inspections lined up, that they've got their designers on hand, and that they have their contractors to do anything that they want to do to get ready for that spring market. There's going to be a lot of pent-up demand. We're excited about the 2025 season, and we're excited about rounding out very strongly the 2024 season. So thank you guys all for being with us, and check out below all of the awesome events that are happening in and around Gig Harbor and hosted by us as well. Talk to you soon, and if you have questions, always feel free to reach out. Cheers.